Well, we are following breaking news out of Lonoke County right now. Multiple agencies are on the scene of a deadly plane crash just north of Cabot in the area of Highway 5 and Hickory Hill. We know one person has died in that crash. KARK's Rochelle Turner joins us live from the scene where she says it is just a devastating situation. Rochelle.
Good evening, Mallory. I have learned that the pilot driving that plane was 45-year-old Reagan Whitlow. And as you said, we are still on the scene. But right now, I'm joined by Captain David Bufford, and he's going to tell us a little bit more about what's going on. Captain Bufford, can you tell us anything else about Mr. Reagan Whitlow?
Well, like I said, about 2:40 this afternoon, we received 911 calls regarding a small aircraft plane crash. Deputies were dispatched out, and when we arrived, we found that indeed a small craft had crashed in a backyard, went about 100 yards and came to rest right next to a pond. Mr. Whitlow is from this area, from this current road that we're on, and he has family members that are on scene.
Where are you guys at in the process right now? I know you mentioned the plane was close to that pond, but what can you tell me, any specific details about that aircraft?
Well, all I can tell you right now, all the information that I have is that it was a one-engine airplane, very small aircraft, just your typical that you see flying around. I don't have any kind of brand or make or anything like that right now. Our detectives came out. We've got the scene secured, and we've got evidence that's been located, or pieces of the airplane that's been located. We have it marked, and for the NTSB who are en route now.
What other agencies are out here working this plane crash?
Well, right now it's the Lonoke County Sheriff's Office. The Ward Volunteer Fire Department did come out. The plane did catch on fire, which is the case, unfortunately, a lot of times. They came out and extinguished the fire and the flames. They still are on scene, but they're done with their part of it. And like I said, we're just waiting on the NTSB to arrive, and they should be here within an hour.
I know you mentioned this happened shortly after 3 o'clock, but how tough is it working an investigation like this? How tough is it on the Lonoke County Sheriff's Office?
Well, I did learn that the actual first 911 call came in about 20 minutes till 3, so I was wrong on that. As far as it being tough, it's horrible. It's hard on the families, but it's also hard on the first responders. We come out and we see these things, and we all have families and friends and stuff, and it's hard. It is hard.
And you mentioned that Mr. Whitlow lived in this area. Can you confirm any of these houses that are his, or if he lived in this house where these agencies are working right now?
He lived in, it's not the house that's behind us, but it is one of the houses that are right in here, and I'm not for sure which one. Our detectives informed me that he did indeed live right here.
Okay. All right. Okay, so guys, you've heard it first from Captain David Bufford. We are still on the scene. We're still working to learn more. We're still learning to see exactly which home the pilot did live in. We're still trying to talk to friends and family who knew 45-year-old Reagan Whitlow. Stick with KARK 4 News and Fox Team for the latest on this developments. We're live in Lonoke County. Rochelle Turner, back to you, Mallory.
Rochelle, thank you. Very, very sad situation. You can also follow the latest throughout the evening on KARK.com. We'll be right back.